Lee Anthony Davis here. Unfortunately, with so much going on today, I had no time to get ready for a show. So the Lee Anthony Davis show has been cancelled, as you know, for Sunday, but it will return tomorrow at its usual time of 3 to 6 o'clock. But I haven't come on here to talk about that. I will be mentioning some certain things on here today. Firstly, a bit of bad luck my way. My ceiling has collapsed, and I'll show you. So I've been clearing up the whole bloody mess. I've spent all day clearing up the mess. Unfortunately, the plaster is in really damn need of repair. I'm telling you, I'll show you to prove my point. There you go. There you go. All that has come off the roof, and it landed all over my table because it was raining really badly. And unfortunately, I spent nearly about 5 hours clearing it all up, because that's only the part of it. There's the other side as well. There's no point in showing you that because it depresses me even more. So anyway, there's that. That's one of the reasons why I'm sort of cancelled the show today. But the real thing that I wanted to mention was Dealie Audrey, one of my oldest, well, not oldest friends, but one of my best friends on Facebook. She runs a lot of groups. Sadly, her mother's been rushed into hospital, and unfortunately, you know, with bad news I've had, and that is very bad news indeed, and it looks serious. But I hope she recovers, and I wish, and I'm sure everybody on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and everybody else will wish her mother a speedy recovery, because I've got my fingers crossed she'll be all right. In the meantime, I've been put in charge of her groups until she comes back, but I hope she don't come back too soon. But but anyway, I've been in charge of any groups, so anybody that comes from those groups and they've got a problem, come to me and I'll sort it out. So anyway, what can I say? I'm not really in the best of moods today, to be honest with you. So I will read out the members that have joined my group. Unfortunately, there's about nearly, I'll just count them now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's about nearly 30 people that just joined all my groups today. I couldn't get the Sarah Jane Adventures group started off for obvious reasons. So anyway, and unfortunately I'm not going to be doing a quiz question either tonight, because it's coming up to 10 to 6 in the morning. Yes, I haven't been to bed. I've just finished off putting all my members into the groups, and also starting to load up new stuff. But I'm beginning to find my feet now, and I'm beginning to put all the content in the groups, especially on Blake 7, the entertainment group, and of course the Sarah Jane Adventures group as well. Just excuse me for a minute while I have this. It's been a stressful day, you know what I mean? Pardon me. Nerves. Oh yeah. Just to say thank you, Dave Travels Through Time, for putting on a fantastic quiz earlier here on his YouTube channel. Apparently, Matthew Pounder beat me on round two, heat two. So I'm currently lying in second place with 26 points. Matthew Pounder is in front by 27 points. But I'm sure I was going to query some of his because I got in there the quickest. But it doesn't matter. It's all a bit of fun. So well done, Matthew. But in heat three, I'll definitely get me revenge. So anyway, so that'll be Dave Travels Through Time doing his science fiction quiz again, I believe on Tuesday. I'll fill you in on the details when his live tube stream goes out. And I've also good news, some good news, if I can call it that. Of course it is. It's good news. Dave Rosenthal has made me a moderator, along with Problem Being and hopefully and his mother. I think it's called Jen. Jen, that's it. She's also a moderator. So anyway, I'm really. I think it's a mother. It could be his sister. I don't know. But I've never met her. But there's three of us, and I'm one of them. So I'm a moderator, and I've got a lot to be thankful for. So thank you very much, Dave, for making me a moderator on your channel. So anyway, there are birthdays today that I should mention. One of my group members is in a few of my groups. Philip Nichols is celebrating his birthday, and Pascal Solo, who's not on my group but is on Facebook, is also celebrating his birthday as well. So anyway, I would give the group updates today, but unfortunately, I don't feel in the mood today to do that. So when I come back at 3 o'clock, I'll be in the best of moods. It's just been one hectic day today, after Halloween as well, with all the things I did, like started off doing the audio show at 12 midday, then I moved on to my own show at 3 o'clock, and then back here again at 3 o'clock for me, 5 o'clock, sorry, 5 o'clock for my own show. Throat's a bit dry at the moment. And then at 6 o'clock, I did a quiz on Hammer Horror group. That is my group on Facebook. And then I did another Hammer Horror quiz on Twitch at 9 o'clock. Then I came back here for midnight and I did a watch party on my horror group on Facebook. And if that wasn't brilliant enough, I got put on a channel a YouTuber. Got on there in the last 10 minutes. His name is Mexican Iron Man. So, yeah, Mexican Iron Man. I think you've heard of him. I think he's one of the big YouTubers. But I got on there in the last 10 minutes. We had a chat in front of all his viewers and everything. So I was like you see me here chatting away. And I think his question was, who do you think? What film do you think Sean Connery was brilliant in, apart from James Bond? So I said Hell's Drivers, which was 1957, and he was actually in agree of me. He was actually in agreement. Sorry, agreement. Forgot to add the suffix. You know, sorry, meant suffix. You know, that's a word you end at a word. You know, a group of letters, a group of letters that goes at the end of the word. That's a suffix. Okay, if anyone didn't know that, but I'm sure you did. An agreement about my taste in Sean Connery's films, and I went for the earlier ones because it had William Hartnell, Patrick McGoohan, Herbert Lom, Stanley Baker, all the great actors that went on to do bigger things, including Sean Connery, who was in that film as well. So anyway, and then we had a chat about costumes. What's my favourite costume I like to wear? I said I don't do costumes, mate, but I do like Darth Vader's one. I think that's pretty good. You know, I like the darkness and the evilness that goes with it. Basically, I plugged me channels and what I was doing on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and all the other things I was doing. So anyway, I've got a lot to thank him for doing that. He didn't have to put me on there. And I'm really grateful. So that's Mexican Iron Man. Join him on his channel when he comes out. It's a great channel. They do engage with people, as you can see. I got engaged with to go on his channel, even though it was a few last side of the show. But I was very grateful for being put on there, I can't put it. You see, this is a time in a bloody morning. I can't even say the words right. For being put on there. That's it, for being put on there. And I'm very grateful for that. So Mexican Iron Man, remember that. Mexican Iron Man YouTube channel, worth visiting, worth subscribing, worth the thumbs up. Okay? Anyway, so I'll be back at 3 o'clock. As you can see, I'm trying to put a brave face on today's disastrous calamities. So anyway, that'll be it from me. I hope you've enjoyed this video, but I'm sure you can understand that, you know, after what I've just said to you, it is not the best time to sort of feel jolly and cheerful, you know. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Like I said, Delia's Audrey's mother, I hope she gets well. I've got to wait a few days before it all dry. It's got to dry out first, the ceiling, before a plaster can be used. I'll do it myself, but it's cheaper to pay someone else to do it. So I've got to wait for 2 days before it all dries out because it's all bloody wet. The wood is soaking. The plaster's so crumbly. If you tap it with your finger, it all come down. You know, so I've had to move everything to one side. You know, so all my stuff's out in the hallway. You know, and as you can see, so you see the yellow patches at the top there. That's the same thing. It's all because of the bad weather. The water's got into. I think a few slates slid off the roof a bit. Because they have to point them in, you know, with little pins, so it's all sort of put in properly and lined up. But unfortunately, with the wind being as strong as it was today, I think it moved a few of the slates off pins, and the result is complete chaos. Anyway, never mind my problems. I don't want to bore you with them. So anyway, it's time for me to go, but I appreciate you listening and watching this video, and I'll see you later on this afternoon at 3 o'clock. So all I have to say is thank you very much. This is Dealie Davis tuning out. Bye for now.